И всем привет, заглянувшим на данный канал. Мы продолжаем робокопа. И вот я даже не знаю, что бы мне качнуть. Буду копить пока. Ничего. Так, мы остановились на том, что Антоновский сбежал в прошлой серии, да? Захватил тюрьму и сбежал.
Dr. Blanche.
Thank you for returning my call. I don't know what to do. Who to trust.
What seems to be the problem?
My research that I was conducting on you. It's gone. All the data that I collected is missing from the precinct. If someone felt comfortable stealing my computer, they may come after me once they realize that most of my records are on paper. OCP has been adamant about me keeping all the records on my computer, but I don't trust technology and I don't trust OCP. I keep most of my records with me in my notebook. I don't know who to turn to, except you.
Where are you now?
Home.
You are not safe there. Meet me at the Star Motel.
Yes, I know the place. I'll meet you there. Thank you.
Непонятно, у меня звук шел с правой стороны.
Sir, can you please calm down?
Госпожа Эстевес, мы считаем, что вы подходите на данную должность и приглашаем вас на собеседование. Я не сомневаюсь, что вы, будучи офицером, согласитесь, что нет преступления хуже, чем преступление против частной собственности. Магнавольт – это крупнейший производитель самых эффективных смертоносных устройств, признанных гарантировать безопасность и защищать от преступлений подобного рода. Нам нужны люди, которые это понимают.
Murphy, you busy? This guy's
Выкинуть.
really a handful. Do you mind taking over?
Hey, don't talk about me like I'm some kind of problem. The real problem is that one of you ignored my call for help.
Sir, none of our dispatchers would do such a thing as receive a call and not act upon it.
So maybe the next thing you're gonna tell me is that I wrecked my own fish shop.
Plenty of people attempt insurance fraud.
How dare you? My family has been serving that neighborhood for generations. You should know that I have many offers to buy out the shop. But I would never sell out to OCP, unlike you lot. I need to speak eye to eye with the man who ignored my call this afternoon.
Just a moment, sir. Murphy, I think it's your new buddy who's been on dispatch duty today. Could you check this matter with him?
А ты не хочешь обсудить свой переход, не? А ты сиди тихо. Протеже! Младшой, ты где?
Something's going down in the locker room. Let's check it out.
Протеже, подожди.
It was you sitting on your ass in dispatch when my cousin called the police. He got shot because no officer showed up.
It appears there's a technical problem. I reported it to OCP.
You see? He said it himself. That little snitch reports everything to OCP to undermine our efforts.
That's not right. I answer all...
Yes, it's not right, and you'll answer for that. Put him up.
I ain't gonna fight you. We're police officers.
No, you got that all wrong. You never were and never will be part of this team, because you're not a real cop. You may fool some of us, but I can smell a rat a mile away.
Attacking a fellow officer is a violation of the law. I will not allow it.
Of course you won't. You're both OCP's puppets covering for each other. This is bullshit!
Come on, Steph. Let's just go.
Whatever, man.
Your stress level appears to be high. I recommend using a health pack.
I'm guessing you're not here just to check my vitals. Can I help?
There has been a complaint about police ignoring calls.
You mean other than this one? I had a feeling something was wrong with the switchboard. Can you meet me in the dispatch room? I want to show you what I mean. I think the problem started when OCP brought new equipment in. I mentioned to the technicians that I thought something was wrong with this switchboard, but they said not to fuss, as this stuff is top of the line. Maybe you could have a look at it?
Да господи, что ты сканируешь?
Found something?
This cable looks out of place. I will see where it leads.
Police, what's the emergency?
Hello? I just called, and I believe someone hung up on...
Okay, just remain calm. Officers are on their way and we'll be with you shortly.
I haven't even finished my last sentence, and you...
Thank you for contacting the police. Stay safe.
So, any luck finding what's wrong with it?
Что это за хуйня?
It has been tampered with. Calls are being patched through to a concealed answering machine.
That's seriously messed up. But it's definitely not all the calls. I've been receiving a pretty decent share of them. But have a look at this. I marked the map with all the calls I've answered this week.
One entire district seems to be completely empty.
Yeah, and it's that rundown neighborhood. We need to find out what's going on over there.
An opportunity presented itself. There is a victim from there awaiting an apology.
Okay, let me take care of that. I'll tell you what I find once I'm done. I can't undo the injustice you suffered, but I want to make it right. I'd like to start by visiting your store. Maybe I could take your statement there so I don't keep you here any longer.
Finally, someone who's hearing me out. I want to see you by the end of the day. Otherwise, this matter goes straight to Mayor Kuzak.
Once I finish my dispatch duty, I'll come right over.
Good. Good. I can take my leave now.
It's the perfect opportunity to check out the area and learn what the locals know, don't you think?
I agree.
If you're not busy with your other duties, maybe you could join me there?
Малого надо поддерживать. Малого большие случаи. Малого большие возможности. А, подождите. То есть мне в любом случае надо еще на машине отправиться. Хрен лысый, ты где? Вон, пиза. Ну это ж кто-то... Понял. Чего он на меня так смотрит?
Here. Let's start with what you found out at that prison.
I will show you somewhere private.
I think I've got the place.
The new OCP project is what will make this possible for you. But I wouldn't want to leave you empty-handed. So let me at least give you this. The project's called Afterlife.
Afterlife? So someone in OCP is working with Wendell on another big project?
If not Becker, then who?
Sorry to disappoint you all, you ungrateful fucks. You didn't think I'd find you here, did you? Since I'm already here, entertain me. If I'm no longer your suspect, then who is?
I mean, we're all thinking it, so I might as well say it. What if it's the old man?
Ha! You've got some balls to even mention something like that. Nevertheless, good luck. Even if it's true, he's untouchable. Unlike you, I've got some work to do. Final preparations before the expo. So wish me luck.
Да чтоб ты сдох.
Good luck.
Becker's right. We can't just go on accusing people without proof. What else is there?
Seems that Wendell found himself another gang to work for him.
What do we know about them?
Guns for hire. He's paying a lot for their services. They're supposed to be very computer savvy, real high-tech shit.
Dr. Blanche mentioned her computer was hacked.
Then I think we found ourselves a new lead.
Murphy, I want you to pursue this.
I will pay Dr. Blanche a visit.
All right, everyone dismissed.
Can't wait to go back out there, partner.
You're not going anywhere.
But, Sarge!
I need you here. That's the end of the discussion.
Но... Меня спиздили напарницу. Ля как виляет.
Murphy, Mayor Cusack wants to talk to you. He's waiting in Reed's office.
Этому хули надо?
You called?
I did, Frankenstein. I hate to sound like a broken record, but the election is days away. The future of this city is at risk. That's why I wanted to be blunt with you. I want your support. Just tell me what you want me to do and I'll do it. Is it money? Do you want me to pay you?
I will remind you, Mr. Mayor, that bribing voters is illegal.
But if that's what it takes, you know as well as I that we can't have OCP rule this city. I may have overheard that there are some serious accusations pointed at the old man himself. What more do you need to know to support me?
I will think about it.
Sure. Take your time, but not too much time. The election is in 2 days.
Не ссы, тебя не выберут. Я
We're
надеюсь.
killing ourselves to put those bastards behind bars, and the next thing you know, they're back on the streets. Why even bother?
Don't get yourself down. Nothing really changes. We're still gonna be chasing after the bad guy.
Где этот? Заводила Верзила. Нету его здесь? И правда нету. Странно. Так, и снова в Детройт, да? А, вот он. Слышь, алло. Алло! Я чё, прозрачный? Или это ты был? Чё стоим? Go to. Да, хочу.
Are you on your way to see Dr. Blanche?
Yes. Let us hope I will not be slowed down by another cheering crowd.
So, the preparations for the election are in full swing, huh?
Fortunately, I am just by the hotel.
Good. Keep me posted.
Что тут еще? А, улицу готовят к этому. Дельта-Сити. Так, Нет, мне надо не сюда. А мне... О. Сомнительная ситуация сзади оказалась.
Murphy, good to see you. Multiple armed suspects have taken over the store. We gotta be careful. They got the owner inside.
I am going in.
You need backup.
Remember your field training, Officer Washington.
I won't let you down.
You guys go ahead. I'll secure the perimeter.
А, Стеф! Это ж ты на него пиздел.
Oh, it's the mayor's poster. Maybe he actually knows him.
Бозок? Или как его там? Козак? Ну. Ну?
You really know your stuff.
Это ты его завалил.
They stand no chance against you.
Не понял, ты его что, сквозь стенку прострелил? Вашингтон, ты меня радуешь. Живой? Может, поможешь? А ты помогаешь. Гляди, у меня еще одна игрушечка.
What will my father say? And the fish, all the fish are gonna go bad. Oh, quit your whining, Pops. It's not like anyone can smell the difference.
Open the door and come out with your hands up.
Oh, shit, that's RoboCop. Listen, you and your friends got it all wrong. You're not supposed to be here, pal. OCP doesn't butt into this hood's business. And you're police on OCP's money, so you better scram if you don't want trouble.
Perhaps I want trouble.
You don't know who you're messing with, you stupid toaster. I've got a hostage here, and I'll blow his fucking brains out if you try anything stupid.
Break the door. He's reloading.
Who's that?
Фига фонтанище. О, это мое.
Ain't an ounce of respect in those perps. There's nothing sacred to OCP, but I was wrong about you. You definitely more human than any of them OCP hyenas.
That was intense.
Good job, Officer Washington.
Thank you, Robo.
Всё, можете пообщаться, а я сваливаю отсюда. Ай-яй-яй. Ну, конечно, в таком месте магазин. Не очень удобно.
Hey, Washington. That sounded like a proper gunfight. So how come you're still in one piece?
I had a partner who had my back.
Keep it up and I might just change my mind about you.
Ты изменишь мнение о нем. Это мой протеже.
You can head back to the precinct.
Какой участок? У меня там дальше куча работы. А ну работать. А моего протеже не обижать. Мой пиздюк. Так, а что у нас по заданиям? Служить и защищать. Полицейская работа. Берслед. Так, вначале пройдемся по району, потому что вот это вот что нахуй? Хоть такое? Я не понял. Я не понял. А ну-ка оформить. А я как Биг Босс пойду по этому. Как главная шишка пойду по центру улицы. Любить меня всем. И ставить мне лайки. Подписываться на канал, я нашел еще что-то. Да, вон еще что-то. Алло! Чувак, у тебя масло протекло. Конечно, за это грешно штраф выписывать, но... Чувак, машину почини. Масло это как бы важно. Если ты не хочешь без двигателя остаться. Я как бы на своей только двигателя 3 поменял. Ну, точнее, не 3, а 1 точно. А вот еще что-то у нас тут происходит.
Hey, Robo, could you help us? We're in quite a pickle.
Рассказывай.
We have here a dead campaign manager from Mills's office.
This case is urgent, but we can't get inside the vehicle to examine the corpse.
For some reason, the car is electrified. Now that everyone's on strike, there's no one to take care of it, and I don't want to end up like a well-done steak.
I am glad to be of help.
And if you can look around for clues afterwards, you know, you never can tell with the electricity.
Одеть резиновые перчатки, там, латексный костюм.
Something must have caused a short circuit.
Рассказывай.
Like I told those cops, no ambulance. Just leave me be.
You tried to rob a corpse.
Now I am truly offended. Without me, these cops would have turned to ash. I should get a medal for it or something.
You avoided death. Take it as a sign to change your life. Start by helping me with this investigation.
Damn, are you a preacher in your spare time or something? We can talk. Just quit bugging me with your conversion bullshit.
What do you know about that car?
Ей так хотелось.
I know the guy who owns it. I mean, I knew him. He always stopped here to pick up this blonde gal. Real peach, I'm telling you. High class.
Describe the woman.
She likes jewelry, but she's not covered with it like a Christmas tree. She knows how to wear it. That much I can say.
Любит побрякушки, но ничего лишнего не одевает.
I assume a failure of the Magnavolt system. I will look into it.
If it wasn't for that, we'd have probably found the car on bricks and him in just his boxers.
I wouldn't be so optimistic.
Magnavolt is deactivated. It is now safe to investigate the car.
Great. But if you could take a look inside, just in case.
Gladly.
Спасибо. Всю работу на меня сбросили, да? Молодцы. Красавчики. Так держать. Что это такое?
There is an earring on the front seat.
Could be helpful if we find out who it belongs to.
The deceased is holding the phone. The last number dialed is described as the office.
Was he calling his own office during the murder? Certainly worth checking.
Веревка.
The victim was strangled. The rope was tied with a sailor's knot.
Not everyone can tie something like that.
The phone, the earring, and a sailor's knot. That's something to go on.
And the place itself is interesting. Less than 100 yards from the victim's office. I wonder why he stopped here.
I will go to the office to see if the victim left a message.
It's near the cinema on the 3rd floor. We need to finish here before we can join you.
Why would OCP get involved in this case?
Not following politics, huh? The guy was Mills' campaign manager. OCP will do anything to get Mills elected.
Yeah, if everyone hadn't been on strike, they would have brought the whole station down here.
Why did you not join the strike?
I owe Reed a favor.
And you're too close to retirement to risk it.
But there's nothing keeping you here, Officer O'Neill, apart from making my life less bearable.
Well, somebody's gotta watch your clumsy ass.
Were there any witnesses?
There's that homeless guy across the street. He warned us about the current. He probably tried to steal something from the car. But it's hard to get anything out of him. His hand is fried, but he says he doesn't want an ambulance. Says he can't afford it.
I will let you know if I find anything in that office.
We'll meet you there. And maybe we'll grab a burger on the way.
Not on my watch.
Hey, I thought we were partners.
Да, вроде рука у тебя целая. Так, где там офис? Кто убил Саймона Пейджа? Основное дело подождет. Джиджи Лейзер. Проект Doom. Отсылочка на Doom. Кстати, Doom.
The long-awaited execution of the war criminal Ernesto de la Diego ended in failure when his military supporters, Red Rat, staged a bloody protest. Ernesto was acquitted to prevent further bloodshed.
Охеренно.
Oh, come on, please. May I help you, officer?
I want to speak with someone from Simon Page's office.
Then you're in the right place. Agatha Crane, Simon's assistant. But I'm afraid we have to wait for Mr. Page if we want to go in.
Why?
A keycard issue. I have to recode them every week because Mr. Page has a thing about security. But sometimes newly encoded cards don't work. I call them unpredictable little things. They can ruin even the best schedule.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
What? Oh God. That makes my schedule irrelevant.
Were you or anyone else in the office yesterday after Mr. Page left?
No. Mr. Page always stays late, and just the two of us work here.
Allow me to check the phones. Mr. Page called the office during his murder.
Of course. But first we need to get inside. Maybe you could help with the door.
Базара Зиро. Так пойдет?
All calls go through my phone. It's on the desk on the right. Things to throw away. I regularly clean my workspace. I don't like to be distracted by anything.
Что нужно донести? Дельта-Сити правы. Создать отвратительный образ старого Детройта, прилагательные, которые нужно использовать, тесный, грязный, старый, опасный, темный. Пробудить ассоциации с преступностью, опасностью, отсутствием перспектив. Продать идею Дельта-Сити, прилагательные, которые нужно использовать, безопасный, надежный, чистый, светлый. Пробудить ассоциации с лучшей жизнью, светлым, будущим, надежным, на большее. Связать Милза с пунктом 2, а Кузака с пунктом 1. Подчеркнуть, что Милз хочет для жителей хорошего, а Дельта-Сити воплотит это в жизнь. А не судьба просто сделать Детройт, сделать ремонт в нем.
Did Mr. Page like to sail?
It was one of his hobbies. I don't know who he sailed with, though. He kept me out of his private life.
Organ selling and other ideas for making money?
The books were bought for show. Visitors don't look too closely, and making an impression is all that matters. Mr. Page's words.
Ну, допустим. Звучит правдоподобно. Ее сколько выпивки. Давайте проверим. В смысле?
The phone on Mr. Page's desk is connected to his answering machine. It's the only one in this office.
Maybe he did not get a chance to record his message.
Mr. Page's private schedule. Some of his meetings were so secret that he arranged them for himself. I didn't even know about them. Receipts for gifts that Mr. Page gave during business meetings.
Чеки.
Mr. Page's computer. I don't have access to it. Did you find any leads? You know, perhaps you should check out Mayor Kuzak's team, as the death of Mr. Page plays into their hands.
According to the schedule, Mr. Page often met with a person marked as G. In fact, they met yesterday.
Oh God. Could he be the murderer?
Do you know who that might be?
As I said, Mr. Page had a thing about secrecy. I wasn't allowed to view his private schedule, so I don't know all the people listed there.
What about his receipts? There was one for earrings. Who were they for?
For Gloria. Oh God. G.
Gloria who?
Gloria Lindbergh, from Kuzak's campaign office. Mr. Page wanted her to change sides.
Do you know where she lives?
It's just a short walk from here. An apartment opposite
Складывается.
the basketball court. I don't know the exact address.
Очень, кстати, складывается. Мистер Джи, Глория.
We have a suspect. I am on my way to question her. In the office, there is an assistant of the deceased.
I'll keep an eye on this place till you get back. Kurtz will be here in a minute. He just went to get us a couple burgers.
О, этот Курт! Не может без бургера жить. В принципе, как и я, но... О, этот Курт! О, не может. Рота, подъем! Понятно. Пушечный выстрел даже не разбудит. Итак, детектив RoboCop снова в деле. Нужна шапочка Шерлока Холмса. О, какая стоит! Так, 60 метров. Hello.
Are
Не
you
ожидала.
Gloria Lindbergh from Mayor Cusack's office?
So OCP is using less and less subtle methods to intimidate us. What do you want?
I am here to ask questions about Simon Page.
He's my political opponent. I have nothing more to say about him.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
Oh. Too bad for him. I kinda liked him. So why are you here?
We have reason to believe that you are involved.
On what basis?
We found evidence that you may have been at the crime scene.
What a surprise. Evidence found by OCP, perhaps?
Did you or did you not meet yesterday?
I was supposed to, for business. But Simon called my office and canceled the meeting.
The investigation demands that I search your apartment.
If OCP wants to frame me, you probably won't back off anyway, so come on in.
Ну, вообще, да, не отвяжусь.
I was wondered if there was a man hiding under that shiny arm. I have a second glass if you want to loosen up.
Нет, спасибо. Программное заявление «Спасти город». Что для нас значит город? Вызвать эмоции, ностальгия, солидарность, уют, истории из жизни, воспоминания о запахе свежего хлеба. Чего? Чего? Доносящимся из пекарни соседи помогают друг другу, а дети беззаботно играют на улице. История из жизни OCP разрушает город. Вызвать эмоции, страх, ярость, ощущение несправедливости. История из жизни OCP позволяет преступникам оставаться безнаказанными и разрушать здания, чтобы они упали в цене, как мои. Только Кузак может спасти город, вызвать эмоции, гордость, желание отомстить, вернуть власть над городом. Примечание: заставить Кузака говорить по сценарию, а не болтать не в попад. Да. Ну да, более-менее хорошая стратегия у тебя. Не то, что у этого.
I can't fall asleep when I'm alone in bed.
И у тебя постелька. А чем ты тут занимаешься, а? Понял. Не дурак.
Do you like it, officer? Such strong hands can probably tie strong knots.
Ты потенциальный убийца.
I lead a busy social life. It's not a crime, is it, officer? I have various hobbies. Sailing is one of the more innocent ones.
Ты что-то скрываешь. И это что-то где-то здесь. Про это мы промолчим. Веревка очень схожая. Извини, если я где-то проломлю тебе пол, то я специально.
Is this a gift from Mr. Page?
He gave them to me when we met. He was probably trying to buy his way into my favor. I lost the second one. So, am I under arrest? Maybe you want to cuff me?
Be careful what you wish for. According to Mr. Page's schedule, you met often. Too often for business meetings.
That doesn't make me a murderer. Simon contacted me a month ago. He wanted me to join Mills's campaign office. We slept together a couple of times, and there was something electrifying about it. Secrecy, his connections with OCP, the consequences if we were found out. And we were. His assistant figured it out. She must have reported us, and OCP killed him. They were afraid he might give me Mills's campaign details.
You claimed that Agatha Crane knew about your affair.
Not only knew, but she blackmailed Simon. She's ambitious. She wanted to get a promotion out of it, but Simon fired her.
When was Agatha fired?
Maybe a week ago? You should talk to her, not me.
I intend to do that please stay at our disposal.
Missing you already.
Ля какая, ля какая. Так. Назад в офис Пейджа. Там моя напарница в опасности.
Officer Neal, come in. Is the victim's assistant still with you?
O'Neill here. We have a problem. Locating her. But I can...
Последнюю секунду, грубо говоря, когда я увидел сережку, мне пришло это в мысль, что ее подставили. Она любит садомазо. Ну, пожестче, с наручниками, по жопке. Все дела. А тут еще и узлы. Она, значит, как-то залезла к ней в квартиру. Взяла все, чтобы подставить. И подставила. Да хватит спать, чувак! Но вопрос, как она залезла в квартиру? Она каждую неделю меняла карту.
Where is Agatha?
A very good question.
When you left, I came inside to take her statement, but there was no one here. Kirk showed up soon after.
We've been looking for the lady ever since, but she's vanished into thin air. She couldn't have left the office without us seeing her, though.
We must find her. New evidence suggests that she is the murderer.
Once again, let's just check every corner. She couldn't just disappear.
How do we know that the missing lady is the one who did this?
She had a motive. She threatened to reveal Page's affair to get a promotion. He fired her instead.
A secret button hidden in the desk. This is getting more interesting.
As long as it's not red, I think we can push it.
The case of the mysterious disappearance solved. Now all we have to do is open that door.
It looks like she used a computer.
Open sesame.
Maybe we can find something there.
Ah, sure. Keep reminding me of the delicious sesame sprinkled burger buns we haven't eaten yet.
Пошли за бургерами, ну это бабу.
Just delete already.
Блин, надо было послушать.
Agatha Crane, you are under arrest for the murder of Simon Page.
It was just removing an obstacle.
You have the right to remain silent.
I had the right to do it. He didn't even realize that by blackmailing him, I proved that I'll do anything for the job. What else would you want from a political strategist?
You have the right to an attorney.
This is my attorney. I wasn't born to end up in jail. I was born for great things, and only I decide my fate.
If you do not talk about it yourself, no one will understand your effort.
There is a lot to tell. Everyone should know how much it took for me to get to where I am. I have to overcome obstacles. Your sole goal is to move forward too, so you understand.
Okay, lady, show's over. You're coming with us. I hope they throw away the key. Because of your cold-blooded murder, I'll have to reheat my burgers.
А он все о бургерах. Новая печатная плата. Детектив RoboCop. К вашим услугам. Так, ну и на этом надо уже заканчивать. Мы прошлись по городу, выполнили 2 побочки, а до основного задания так и не дошли. Нет, все спит. Детектив RoboCop. Кто убил Саймона Пейджа? Да. Задание. Служите защиту. Да ладно. А я всего-то вышел на патруль города. А нашел побочное задание. Ну, так и ходи. О. И что у меня подсвечено? Да пройдем эти последние метры. Посмотрим, где тут что еще осталось. Здесь уже вагонное депо. И ничего нету. Значит, мне надо пройти другой конец. Пройтись по этому. Как он называется? Причал. Да. Потому что там что осталось? Потому что 2 я сразу нашел. А вот 3. Может, там еще какое-то побочное задание есть? Потому что, ну, как бы странно. Что, типа, хоп. И все. И чё, и куда? Так, а там что у нас? О, тайник банды как раз спереди. Заодно и в него зайдем. Ничего, ничего, ничего. Дальше вот тут где-то тайник банды. Его надо забрать. Очень надо забрать. Я его, походу, уже забрал. И войти я сюда больше не могу. Очень печально. Там многоэтажки стоят. Это какой-то гигантский мост. Я так понимаю, Детройт это район какой-то? Или что? Ну, это же явно не город. Не особо понимаю, как устроено у американцев это все. Так, 200 метров. О. Интересно.
They'll figure it out, I'm telling you. Connect the parts, plug in the wires, then get the money and run. Everything will be fine. Trust me.
Okay. But it's the last time I lie about knowing how to do the job.
А вас никого не смутило, да, то, что здесь я? Опа. А вот последний. Нашелся. Ой-ой-ой, нарушаем.
Drinking in a public place is against the law.
I'm not drinking. I'm drunk already. And I am home.
I will not issue a ticket. However, I recommend enrolling in the homeless help program.
I'm not homeless, so get out of my house.
Надо было ему штраф писать. Тут ничего. Все, осталось основное задание только. Но на него мы пойдем уже в следующей серии. Сейчас мы осмотримся, что тут по последним этим осталось. Мало ли тут какое-то есть скрытое еще одно задание дополнительное. Детектив робокоп снова в поиске побочных заданий. Тут ничего.
Harmony. Sure, you can work your ass off every day, but...
You want to sit on your ass while you're on the job? Fine. But for God's sake, just shut up.
Умно, умно. Там вагончик покатился.
117, 118. Huh? Have I counted 118 yet? Oh, man. I need to count how many people we must pay to clap, and because of you, I have to start over.
Ну. 119. Так, продолжай.
I didn't know you were involved in politics.
I don't give a shit about elections, but they give free food for handing out flyers.
А, это ты? Ты голодный гражданин? По тебе не скажешь. Так, и тем самым здесь будет основное задание. И на этом мы сегодня закончим. Да.
Already, Grumpy? With all those colorful flags and balloons, any other cat would be in seventh heaven. Maybe you're more like me, and you get a headache just thinking about politics.
На этом мы сегодня заканчиваем. Подписывайтесь на канал, на паблик, оставляйте комментарии, ставьте лайки. И увидимся уже в следующих сериях, в следующих играх и следующих видео. Всем удачи, всем пока.